You want that spark of imagination coming from challenging the status quo.
The MITI teams have come in and they've come up with some great ideas and innovation.
We have already seen outputs from these teams make impact and essentially disrupt the activity of various industries across both Australia and the world.
And they add up to significant dollars in hundreds of thousands that make a difference.
The Monash Industry Team Initiative Program, or MITI program, is a leading and now award-winning innovative acceleration program that embeds multidiscipline students into industry to solve real-life problems over the summer. The diversity of projects within MITI are vast, ranging from working with Indigenous children suffering from trachoma, all the way through to the next generation of technology in global multinationals.
MITI's been extraordinary for this business. We embraced students not quite knowing initially what the impact might be, and we've had amazing experiences where they've just created massive value for us as an organisation. It does create a real material difference to the bottom line, and the fact that we can give an experience at the same time is a great solution for everybody.
I think it embodies what the culture that we're trying to create in our own organisation. It's about using collaborative teams and a variety of skill sets to solve problems for the community out there. So it's not just engineering solving technical problems, it's actually understanding the bigger picture and taking a diversity of inputs and capability from a range of specialist areas to create a great outcome.
We've hired 11 of the MITI students to date, which has been fantastic, and they're continuing to contribute, and we're very excited about them, but also just the programs that they've brought to the team and how we've developed those programs. So even today, one of our big apps we have on CityLink started with our first MITI program, was continued with some of the next year students, and now we've actually put it in production. So it's actually been quite lucrative to Transurban.
We had our final presentation to the CEO, Scott, and as we ended our presentation, the first thing that came out of his mouth was, why aren't we doing this already? It was very exciting just to hear those sort of things, and even before that, kind of going through the different stages and hearing management say, oh yeah, that's a really good way to go about it.
Our project was to create the first cognitive office building worldwide, and this was a partnership between Honeywell and Monash.
So I see this as the first of a series of projects in the collaboration with Monash University. It's one step towards that vision of the cognitive building, and we're seeing some great results out of this project. We want to continue this in subsequent projects, and as a result for Honeywell, that means we stay at the forefront of building technology.
The MITI students' perspectives and approach, combined with HP's leadership and guidance, help create new 3D printed healthcare applications to advance patient care and treatment. This work helps not only today, but is critical in creating a brighter future for us all.
And they said, you know, these are ideas that we haven't thought about, and you're actually making a significant impact, which you just don't expect from, you know, such a large corporation, and that was unbelievable.
We in business, face all kinds of issues. When we found out about the MITI program, we said, maybe it is a solution for us to tackle some of these complex problems. And I must say that our experience so far is absolutely yes. It does help you.
If I had brought in a group of consultants, I genuinely don't believe they would have done as good a job.
From our perspective, what we would say to other people, other companies that are considering the MITI program is definitely take a look at the types of individuals you can get access to, because they do bring something unique and something different as a combination. And I think the attractiveness of it to those companies, that you can carve out resources that are dedicated to answering one of those strategic questions is sometimes difficult to get to.
I'd really encourage you to keep an open mind. I'd really encourage you to have a look at what's been achieved previously, and on the back of the experience we've had, and this is our first experience, we'd be very, very keen to actually replicate and look to get even more involved next year.
We are up for doing more of these, and in fact, if anything, we'd like to think about how could we do it more frequently. So it comes around once a year, it makes a real difference, and Fonterra is in. Where do we sign up?